I think he froze.
Yeah. Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 152. How you doing, Brady?
152 episodes, 152 times of Isaac. I strongly hate you.
Good.
I'm not doing too bad. I had a long work week. Got to be off from everything today, which was really nice. The grind is coming. I think I worked 20 of the last 24 Mud Hens games of the year, on top of working 25 to 30 hours at Walmart a week. So the month of September is going to be a long one, but hopefully a fruitful one.
It'll build your character.
I would agree with that statement. September is going to be long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Walmart's actually not that bad. Like, from what it was to what it is now, it's not bad. Especially because now that I'm working mornings, I can go out and pick, so I don't have to worry about.
Exactly.
Right.
Go out, pick, throw a podcast in, you're good to go.
I was working through the Trevor Wallace podcasts the other day. It was a great time. Clayton, how are you?
Doing good. Today was my first day of class, so I've been up. Mondays and Tuesdays are going to be my long days, so I'm up early. I'm doing class or ROTC stuff all day. I've had a good gym session today, so just making it work, getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's our intro day for ROTC, so.
What are your Thursdays like?
Thursdays are this week. Thursday will be long because we play football. We play college football this Thursday. We're back, but
In terms of classes?
I have 3 on Thursdays.
I wanted to golf Thursday, but everybody busy.
I know. Friday I could golf.
Well, I work 5 to 9 on Thursday because I picked up a shift and I don't have anything after that. I mean, I'm probably with my girlfriend later in the evening, but and then Friday and Saturday, all the way through. I'm
Nice.
working everything imaginable.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Isaac, how are you doing?
Good. Had one of my internships today. Not some easy stuff today. We'll get into harder stuff coming in this week, but on the day had a good gym and yeah.
You had a good gym day today too?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you hit?
Arms.
Clayton, what did you hit?
I had an upper body day.
Hey, let's go. We all hit upper body today, gentlemen.
Upper body Monday.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on day 4 of a cold. So like doing arms was probably the last thing I should have been doing today.
Yeah.
It was all right though. Grinded through it.
Exactly. Drink some extra water, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I was texting with Matt this morning, and I was like, "Dude, the last 2 days, I feel like I've stole the Grinch's diet. Like it's just been that kind of day, kind of start to my week. Garbage in class, baby."
The NFL preseason's over. College football week 0 was this weekend too. You guys,
Florida State, brother.
yeah, Florida State.
I love college sports, dude. Like, nobody gave Georgia Tech a chance going into that game. Everyone was like, Florida State got snubbed from the college football playoff last year. All that good stuff. And then, yeah, Georgia Tech just went and beat them in Ireland, kicked a field goal as time expired to win 24-21. Florida State's quarterback looked like trash, and all is right with the world.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, in last year's MLB draft, the Dodgers took him in like the 19th round. DJ-iagalelei. He should have gone.
Yeah. He was rated higher than CJ Stroud in their recruiting class. The only quarterback that was rated higher than him was Bryce Young.
We all saw how that turned out.
Bryce Young's young. Haha. He's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time to figure it out.
You know who doesn't? DJ-iagalelei.
Yeah, because he's 84 at this point now in college football years.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, he's still younger than Bo Nix, I think. But
true.
Bo Nix is basically just a time traveler. Like bro aged through life and then came back and started over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair.
How many Bo Nix was at Auburn and Oregon, right? Like just those two?
Yeah, just
Yep.
those two.
It just feels like he was at like 94 schools, like Keaton Slovis.
No.
What? No, he was at 94 schools like Tate Martell.
Yeah. Hate
That
Martell.
dude bounced around.
And he still never made it.
Nope, not once.
Actually, I think he's a coach at UNLV now.
I think you're right. I think I remember seeing that at one point. But anyway, back to the NFL preseason. So, overall, well, there weren't any other really interesting college football games anyway. That was kind of where we
No, that was
from.
the main one of the week.
I say
over in
Hawaii
Dublin,
and Delaware
Ireland.
State kicked off at midnight Eastern time because it was 7 o'clock in Hawaii.
They did, and they didn't lose as bad as everybody thought they would, but they did look great.
Well, did you see what happened before that?
Wasn't there Delaware State missed their flight, right?
Yeah, they had a bus issue that caused them to miss their flight.
So funny.
College football, baby.
College football.
But yeah, I mean, I think just last thing on college football.
For now.
Florida State's gonna start 0-2. Because they play Boston College next week. Boston College's quarterback last year ran for 1,200 yards.
Oh,
Boston College could be a sneaky team this year.
Boston College about to torch Florida State, bro. Better be unranked 0-2. Like,
I'm here for it.
I am too. Florida State sucks. They ruin every college football game for me.
The only good
On the video game, not real life.
The only good thing about Florida State, their theme song.
Yeah, I heard you try to do it on the tee box and weren't singing it right.
True. Moving on.
Maximum pressure. Put on you, not them, because you can't sing it right.
Right.
So NFL preseason. Clayton, I'm gonna start with you. Are you concerned at all by the fact that Watson didn't play?
Yes and no. I've stand by the best way to get ready for football is to play football. So that worries me, combined with the lack of success he's had over the last couple of years. But if Stefanski truly two-time head coach of the year, Kevin Stefanski truly believes that he shouldn't have played, I'm not gonna argue with the guy. You know what I mean? I would have rather him had at least a series or two in the preseason, but I mean, like I said, realistically, with as much as I've complained about Kevin Stefanski in the past, the guy's won 2 Coach of the Year awards for a reason. So I would have rather him played, but it is what it is. Isaac, what about you?
I understand why he didn't play, because he had no left tackle, basically.
Right.
All preseason.
Well, he's alive now, but
yeah, we have 2 left tackles that are alive now. Conklin, who's probably getting switched over to left tackle.
Oh, because of Big Thanos.
Because Thanos is that right? I think I'd rather have Thanos than Conklin, but that's just my opinion. And Wills is on his last year, and we still have Conklin under contract for another 2 years, counting this year.
So I think he's on for a 4 and 80 or something wild. Maybe it wasn't 80, but it was a big number.
But if you can make that switch over, I say why not?
You guys can have Verdarian Lowe.
I'll take Conklin.
Yeah, I would rather try and give me Batonio at left tackle over that guy.
Honestly, yeah.
Dude, I would rather have Ezekiel Elliott line up at left tackle than Verdarian Lowe. And I mean that.
Okay.
Batonio has played left tackle for us in the past.
Yeah.
It has happened before, so it's not the craziest thing ever. Oh.
We can still hear you. Your face was just frozen.
Oh, okay, cool. It says your guys' network bandwidth is low. But yeah, he's played left tackle in the past, so realistically, Batonio should be our 3rd string left tackle behind Conklin and Wills. Keep Thanos at left or at right tackle. He did a decent job while he was healthy. So
he made TJ Watt his award.
Son.
I can't say. Yeah.
Son.
Yeah.
Yes, he did, which was so funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, today was a good day because Jed Wills, Conklin, Greg Newsome, all those guys were activated off the physically unable to perform list, the pup lists. So
Dude, I forgot about Greg Newsome.
yeah, he hasn't been playing the entire time. So
No.
today was a very good day today.
I do have a question. If you could bring back one player from your team last year, who would it be? Clayton,
What
you
do
can go first so Brady can think.
Like a guy we lost?
Yeah, the lost in like we traded or like free agency.
Low key, give me Anthony Walker.
Okay.
That's just off the top of my head without thinking, but Anthony Walker he was awesome. He was our defensive captain last
Mine's
year.
also a middle linebacker. Senor Taki.
It's another good choice.
New England Patriots legend, Sion Takitaki. Actually, I think he's playing outside linebacker for us.
Well, that's what his main position was, but we moved him into
okay.
more linebacker last year. I loved him there.
Dude, I don't even know who we lost. Like, we actually re-signed most of our people for once. Like that.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Who did we lose? We lost Flacco, those two.
We lost Mac Jones. That's about it.
Well,
I don't need him
want
back.
So
If
no, you guys lost
preseason
Juju.
Mac Jones was coming back to my team, sure. But the last 2 years, I'm fine.
So
You guys
Brady,
lost Juju, Brady.
I have a good one for you.
I'm okay.
Brady, Matthew Judon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's definitely the one I'd have back for sure. I'm gonna miss red sleeves. The thing about that I guess we never even really covered
No,
that.
we never really
Yeah,
covered
the
that.
Patriots traded Matthew Judon to the Falcons for a 3rd round pick. Judon had his pick between Atlanta and Chicago, picked the Falcons. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. Gerard Mayo said the Patriots have not had a premier pass rusher for a long time and always been just fine. I really hope that's true. Also, I'm already kind of sick of Gerard Mayo's press conferences. I never thought I would miss a Bill Belichick press conference, but it's been nothing but 3 weeks of, well, Mays outplayed Brissett, but there's other factors that go into this. No, there aren't.
Yes, there is. But as a fan standpoint, no, there's not. As a coach standpoint, yes, there is.
No. If we play Jacoby, we're going to start 0-8. I'm so serious. Like we're gonna lose to the Jets twice in the first 8 games. Like
That'd be so funny.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna torch us. Oh, that's the other thing on the Watson thing. I saw this big list of quarterbacks that hadn't played a snap all preseason. Most of them were fine, but the ones that stuck out to me were Watson, Kirk Cousins, and Aaron Rodgers, all coming off of season-ending injuries from a year ago. No game action for any of them is a little concerning, in my personal opinion.
That's fair.
The funny thing about that, Brady, is that all of those guys are on big money deals, right? And maybe my old school thinking of the best way to get in shape for football is to play football. Maybe that's not worth the risk when you're paying a guy $40 million a year coming off a big injury. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure that has something to do with it, but like I will stand by that most starting quarterbacks would find it beneficial to at least get a series or two in.
Yeah. My thing with the Falcons is like, not only they're not playing Kirk Cousins, they're not playing Michael Penix.
Which is stupid.
I think he had like it's either 9 completions or 9 attempts. And they're like, that's all I needed to see. Is it because he looked good and you paid somebody $180 million already? I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
No, you could say that was a dumb draft choice. Are
they just gonna use him for trade bait next year?
They use him for trade bait now.
They honestly should.
They won't.
But they'll end up doing the same thing that the Titans did with Malik Willis. They'll just hold on to him for a few years and then inevitably trade him.
Because he's not actually any good. I was talking about Kirk Cousins, but
oh well.
I think you and Isaac were both talking about Penix.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, nobody's gonna want to trade for Cousins right now. Are you kidding me? That was a stupid contract they gave him.
Well, there's another stupid contract with an even worse quarterback in a certain city. I'm sure would love to have Kirk Cousins.
What city would that be?
The city where dreams are made of, Clayton. The
you
New
talking
York
about us?
Giants.
Oh,
The New York Football Giants would love Kirk Cousins right now. And they
Well,
have a
they
really
already-
bad contract on their hands.
they have trash Kirk Cousins already. They don't need slightly better, more expensive Kirk Cousins.
Actual Kirk Cousins?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 But
I don't even know.
They just
Calling
need,
Daniel Jones off-brand Kirk Cousins might be disrespectful to Kirk Cousins.
well, they both suck, so it doesn't really matter all that much.
I mean, that's fair.
Kirk was all right last year before he got hurt, but tearing your Achilles at 36 is not exactly something you need to come back from very well.
Right. And
Like
that's
Aaron Rodgers will
all he's
probably
gonna
struggle
be.
too.
He's gonna be an average quarterback the rest of his career. He's not gonna be a guy that comes in and makes wild plays from the start, like what a Penix could have done.
Yeah.
Throwing at crazy arm angles, moving around at the age of 24. Like he could have figured it out, but they decided to pay an old guy for no reason.
Well, they paid a guy coming off an injury, and they drafted a guy coming off an injury. Like, what are you doing?
But let's talk about the Giants for a sec. I've seen a lot of scenarios where they're going to suck this year, and then they just trade up for number one next year.
Sure. They might not have to trade up for number one.
Yeah.
Dude, I would pay good money to watch a game, you guys versus the Giants. Not really. I wouldn't pay any money for that, but I would love to watch the game.
I'd pay for it. Because I think we'd win.
Are they on your guys' schedule?
No.
Dang it. That would have been perfect.
No, because we played them last year. Because that was the game that inevitably decided who got Drake May. Because Chad Ryland missed a game-winning kick that sent the game to OT, and the Giants won.
Honestly, I would take the Giants over the Patriots.
Man,
Just because the Giants have a couple key pieces on their defense. You guys really don't have that anymore. Other than maybe a corner.
we've never had key pieces on defense. At least not that stick around. Our defense has usually been pretty solid.
I was gonna say Stephon Gilmore, prime Stephon Gilmore.
Probably Stephon Gilmore is only there for like 2 years, which is the point. Everybody's like in for 2 or 3 years and they're gone. But that was the Bill Belichick magic. So who even knows what this is about to be?
0-17.
What are you gonna do? I'm not making a bet because the odds are so infinitesimal. If the Patriots were better than the Browns, what would you do?
Stop watching football.
I would shotgun probably 2 beers or more.
That's not a good enough reaction.
I would.
Clayton's is legitimate. That was just kind of sad. No, I wouldn't blame you. It'd be really funny. It won't happen, but it'd be really funny.
Even if the amount of cap that was on IR last year comes back for the Browns again this year, I think our roster is still better.
Oh yeah, I mean
the only major disadvantage we have is our division is also significantly better.
Yeah.
Yes. Best division in football, baby.
I would say, what's that look for, Brady? Who's better?
Oh no, I was just trying to think before
Okay.
I agreed.
I think objectively speaking, the worst team in our division right now is the Steelers. And I can't really think of too many more teams whose bottom team is better than the Steelers.
Well, that's because unfortunately the Steelers now are operated their offense according to Arthur Smith. So
yeah,
they might have a worse record than we do. Probably not because it's Mike Tomlin, but
I miss Matt Canada every day.
Dude, if the Steelers go 0-17,
I would celebrate.
Unthinkable things will be said.
I nothing would make me happier, to be completely honest with you, than if the Steelers went 0-17.
Okay, would you rather have this?
I could name one thing.
I was gonna say, you go first.
I was going to say Baltimore going 0-17.
That honestly, actually, I changed my answer.
I was gonna say, would you rather see an AFC North rival go 0-17 or the Patriots go 0-17?
That's a tough one. I'm not
I'd
gonna
rather see
lie.
the Ravens go in 17.
That's
I
what
think I would
expected.
rather see the Ravens over the Patriots go 0-17, but I think I would rather see the Patriots over the Steelers go 0-17.
That's fair.
I could agree with that.
Yeah,
And I
that's
don't really hate. We are the father of Joseph Burrow, so I don't really feel all that bad for the Bengals.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm gonna look it up. Joe
That
Burrow
make-
is terrible against the Browns for
Does
no
that make
reason.
you the grandfather of Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah,
All right, just out.
I think he's 1-6 against us. No,
Yeah, I
No.
think that's right.
1-7.
No, I think
he
he's 1 and
is
6.
1
I
and
think he got hurt.
5.
1 and 5. Okay.
Okay.
So funny.
But back to the original question. No, I think Drake May is better than Daniel Jones.
I think Drake May probably will end up being better than Daniel Jones just because of sheer athleticism.
I was gonna say, did you see the clip of his run last night?
I did. I did.
And he had a couple really nice throws too to Jalen Polk. Them. I hate preseason. I do. I hate it.
Against the Commanders' third stringers.
Yeah.
Just remember, Brady, the year we won it all in the preseason.
I remember.
Just remember, it's a slippery slope. That's why I wasn't worried when we didn't win a preseason game.
There's only one team in our division who won a preseason game.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably the Steelers, wasn't it?
Nope. I believe it is Baltimore.
That's so funny.
I would like to shout out Isaac's favorite rookie quarterback. Bro threw like an 80-yard pick last night that got batted out of his hands on the way to the ground.
Who? Hendon Hooker?
Joe Milton.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes
Bro literally
that's
threw
the
a
other
deep
Tennessee
ball.
product.
Bro threw a perfect deep ball directly to the defender and on the way down because he dove for it. But like he caught it easily. But on the way down, it got batted out.
That's good.
I saw a tweet. Somebody said watching Joe Milton play quarterback. It's like if you gave Aroldis Chapman a football on a line of cocaine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Did you guys see so I've said this before on the podcast, but there aren't many pro athletes out there named Clayton, right? There's not a whole lot of us out there. And one of them, however, his name's Clayton Tune. His one career NFL start was against the Browns, and that was our first shutout since like 2005 last year when we did that.
Yeah.
I watched him throw I think it might have been an 80-yard pick six against the Broncos yesterday. We flipped on that preseason game before the crew game started. And literally two Broncos guys could have picked that off before it would have gotten remotely close to a Cardinals receiver.
The funny thing about that, Clayton, it was Desmond Ridder in the play before, and he got lit up. His helmet came off and everything. So Clayton Tune came back into the game and then threw that pick.
That was the first play of that game that I watched. Was right when we flipped the game on. That was the first thing we saw. I was like, "Oh, Clayton Tune's out there!" Like, yeah. And then I saw him throw, and I was like, "Ah,
yeah." He thought his day was over.
Yeah, it should have been over because can't. Like, I swear to you that Zach Wilson is more not colorblind than he is. I felt kind of bad. The Browns kind of dunked on him last year, but like, no, I didn't. No.
Hey, a win's a win.
Win's a win.
Sorry about your first start ever against the Browns.
Yeah, that was just we had one of the best, statistically one of the best defenses in the league last year. He just got screwed. It happens.
He got thrown in the fire at the wrong time.
Sorry, I gotta look up a stat from last year real quick while we're talking about last year.
But overall, I'm excited still for Browns football. We open up on September 8th, correct?
Yeah.
September 8th, Cowboys primetime. That'll be a fun game.
Tom Brady's calling our game.
Is he really? That's his commentary debut?
That's his debut, yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be funny at the very least, I think. Let's look up let's look up our first 5 games and see what the Browns will do in the first 5.
Our first 5 games aren't awful, but I'll go into week 1 depth a little.
Let's wait till next week to really dive into week 1.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm struggling to find this.
No, you're fine. So we got Cowboys, Jags, Giants, Raiders, Commanders. It's not unrealistic that the Browns could go 5-0, but realistically, I think we go 4-1. Our worst through there is 3-2.
Yeah, I would agree.
It depends on which Jaguars team shows up. The Cowboys are
Right.
obviously going to be solid no matter what.
Right.
Might as well just double up CD and figure it out from there. But
No, just put Emerson on him. He'll be fine.
Depends on which version of Martin Emerson Jr. shows up.
If it's the one against the Vikings this offseason, give me Emerson all day.
We'll see. I'm hoping Denzel Ward's back, but he's still in
should
concussion
be.
protocol. But
All right, I have my fun stat.
Okay, go for
Hit
it,
me.
Brady.
In the Mac Jones era of New England Patriots football, the Pittsburgh Steelers were 0-2 against the New England Patriots. That's my favorite stat from last year.
Legendary.
Good. But Brady, any final comments about Patriots football? Anything from the preseason?
I miss Bill Belichick press conferences very much.
True.
I mean, Drake May looked really good last night. I personally think we should start him. Like I understand the whole sit and develop thing. Like I understand it's helped a lot of the upper tier quarterbacks in the league anymore. But if they're trying to win, you have to run Drake May out there. Let him learn the hard way. Sometimes you have to run before you can walk. Shout out Tony Stark. If we play Jacoby Brissett, we're gonna start 0-8. We will lose every game until they put Drake May in there, and I am fully confident in that.
You want to make a bet on it?
No.
Push up bet.
Okay, yeah. I'll do a push up bet. But
20 push-ups either way. Brady, you have to do 20 push-ups if your team wins a game.
with Jacoby Brissett?
Yes.
Yes. With Jacoby Brissett, yes. Isaac, you have to do 20 push-ups. They go 0-8.
50.
All right. Brady stays at 20, though.
Can you do 50 push-ups?
No, I'm saying 50. I think Brissett will get a win.
Okay.
All right.
50 both
push-ups.
ways.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Loser has to put the video up on their personal Twitter.
Oh, I don't know about Twitter. I agree.
don't
I
be
agreed
stupid.
before Twitter.
Don't be a coward. Be a man.
On pod.
Clayton,
pod.
I have
Rather
sports
be on
media
pod or
members.
on Twitter?
I have sports media members on Twitter. And no, Isaac, we can't have 3-hour-long podcasts when you lose.
And they should know that you're bad at fantasy. They should know that you're bad at football then. That seems like a worthy punishment to me.
I'm not posting it anywhere, but I'll do the 50 push-ups.
Coward. Anyway. Moving on.
But yeah, no, we're gonna be atrocious if we put Jacoby Brissett out there, especially because now he has a shoulder injury. So
You might not even start anyways.
I'm hoping that that's the case. Like I'm sure he's a great guy, but I hope his shoulder is in multiple pieces right now.
You guys play week 1.
Cincinnati.
Oh,
So
yeah,
as long as if we lose week
yeah.
1 with Jacoby Brissett, we're gonna go 0-8. But week 1 Joe Burrow is week 1 Joe Burrow.
Isaac, any other football thoughts?
Yes. If you could name the top 5 best players in the NFL, what's your list?
Just general players.
General players, offense, defense, special teams.
Okay.
Top 5.
All right. If we're going 5, give me Myles Garrett.
At 1?
You did
No. Oh, do you want me to order it?
Order it, please.
Okay. Number 1, give me Christian McCaffrey. I don't care. Give me Christian McCaffrey. He's the
This
best.
is in fact. I say this is in fact your first overall pick in fantasy holder, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he is the best player in football. They just don't give the MVP award to non-quarterbacks. So CMC, give me Tyreek Hill at 2. Um, trying to think of where to go from there. Give me Myles Garrett at 4. So I got 3 and 5 left then, right?
So
Yeah.
you doing a blind ranking?
What? Easy killer. Man, I'm trying to think of who could be 3. I have a couple of names in mind. Honestly, this is a little bit of a wild pick, but give me Aaron Rodgers at 3. I think it makes sense. Give me Aaron Rodgers at 3, and then that leaves 5, huh?
I think I'm ready to go next.
Okay.
No, give me Lamar at 5.
Okay.
TJ Watt, honorable mention at 6.
So I'm with you at the top 2. Definitely McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill top 2. I'm gonna put Patrick Mahomes at 3.
Oh, wait, duh. No, Patrick Mahomes is my 3 spot too. That's my fault. That's
I was
my fault.
wondering about.
I was wondering too. I was like,
No, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Patrick Mahomes didn't even cross my mind. I was trying to think of like AFC quarterbacks, but like I was thinking of basic. I thought of everybody. I thought of Allen. I thought of Tua. Like I thought of everybody except for Patrick Mahomes. So I apologize. My new list is CMC, Hill, Mahomes, Myles Garrett, Aaron Rodgers.
okay.
Not Aaron Rodgers, Lamar. My fault. My list is all over the place.
Yeah. Moving on.
I think I'll do Jettas at 4, Myles Garrett at 5.
Okay.
Just to not almost carbon copy your list.
Okay. Mine would be Mahomes, CMC, Garrett, Jettas, Lamar.
Yeah, my honorable mentions would probably be Lamar, TJ Watt.
Yeah. Mine would be CD
I
and
think
TJ.
I think my honorable stays at TJ Watt. Shout out CD Lamb though. He's also a beast. But I think I'm comfortable now in my top 5, I think.
Yeah. I think there's just so many good receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it for the NFL, right?
I thought I had more stuff.
I was gonna go college football.
Yeah. We can jump into week 1. Big week 1 game.
Week 1 of college football is this week. We covered a little bit of week 0.
Not a whole lot to cover.
You said BG plays Thursday, right, Clayton?
We do. We play Fordham University based out of New York City. They're an FCS school. I'm not anticipating any problems. If you guys got money, put it on the Falcons.
Right.
Connor Bazelak, 600 yards.
I know. It'll be
about 400.
It'll be Terrion Stewart, 300 yards on the ground.
Didn't Ohio like ban player props for college football? I think they did.
That's so dumb.
Which is dumb, yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh man, heavyweight matchup. Stetson versus Harvard at noon, baby.
Oh,
no.
Wait, don't even start playing till week 4. What are we doing? Never mind. Get out of here.
Big games this weekend. So we have Clemson versus Georgia at noon on Saturday.
That will be a good one.
Yep. That's the only real ranked matchup.
Penn State, West Virginia could be good.
Colorado State at Texas. Ohio State plays Akron. Yeah, that'll be a slaughter.
I'm gonna throw this one out because Connor McCord went to Syracuse. Ohio plays Syracuse this week.
That makes sense.
Kyle McCord torched some Bobcat, brother.
Miami of Ohio is at Northwestern.
Go Northwestern.
UTEP against Nebraska.
Western Illinois plays Northern Illinois. What kind of cupcake week game is this? We got Furman versus Ole Miss.
I just saw that. No, this is cupcake. Western Kentucky is playing Alabama.
Yeah, that's just not great. That is
if Bailey Zappi was still there, maybe.
Yeah, that's just not that is not ideal.
Another good game, A&M versus Notre Dame.
Yeah, it'll be good.
The Sunday nighter is USC at LSU.
That will be good. That's the only game Sunday.
Then Monday night, Boston College plays Florida, baby, or Florida State.
Yes. And then we get into college football and NFL.
Yep.
I'm so excited, man.
It's cupcake week, so not only a couple of top 25 matchups, but it'll be fun. It'll be a good week. No
Alabama and Oregon are both losing.
Dude.
That'd be wild. Definitely
you
not
should
happening.
parlay their who is it, Western Kentucky, and who is
I don't remember now.
Where are they playing? Let's look it up.
Let me log in and tell you what the odds of that hitting would be.
Yeah, I'll find their opponent.
Put 10 cents on it, you probably win $100.
Yeah. Idaho. So the Vandals. Oh, we missed one. Notre Dame versus Texas A&M at College Station.
No, we said that.
He just said A&M. He didn't say Texas.
Oh, well, my fault then.
Shout out to week 2 having Texas and Michigan.
That'll be a good game.
Oh yeah. Quinn Ewers about to torch some Wolverine though.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers is gonna.
Oh, let's see. Clayton Bowling Green is minus 750.
That's honestly, that might be low.
I'll say plus 520 for Fordham though. Let's see here. Scrolling. Pittsburgh is minus 3,500 to beat Kent State. What a time.
Kent State is probably realistically the worst D1 team in the nation. So,
you think so?
I'll buy that.
Akron's pretty bad too.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a garbage rivalry right now. Neither team is any good. I'm still looking forward to October 12th, boys. We got Ohio State, Oregon, Ole Miss, LSU, Penn State, USC, Florida, Tennessee. That'll find a way to be a good game. Who's the other big one? Texas, Oklahoma. That's the other big one.
You can't place bets yet on money line for Oregon and Idaho.
Oh yeah, they're just straight up not gonna let you do it.
I haven't even seen Alabama yet. I might have just scrolled past it. Oh, there it is. Alabama's minus 10,000. So Western Kentucky's plus 2,500.
Minus 10,000. That's nuts.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Abilene Christian is plus 3,000 against Texas Tech.
What's Texas Tech then?
Minus 10,000.
It must not go any higher than
if
that.
you parlayed Ab Christian and Western Kentucky the money lines, $10 wins 8,050.
Dude. There's gonna be some cokehead out there who tries to do it too, for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's when you put like 5 or 10 cents on it and just let it ride.
That would be insanity if that hit. No, though, but Boston College being plus 500 to beat Florida State, I might have to look at that. Plus 580, actually.
Yeah.
Donation. Speaking of money, though, shout out to the Columbus Crew. They won the Leagues Cup championship last night. 3-1. Action-packed game up till the very end. They scored 2 goals in extra time to win. Cucho was named player of the tournament. No real surprises, to be honest. That's 2 trophies in 260 days.
Yep.
I will more than likely be at the game this Saturday. They play NYCFC. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right? Is that a podcast?
CD Lamb got paid. I don't think we brought that up.
No, we did not.
We did not bring that up. We should talk about that.
$38 million a year for the next 4 years. Jerry Jones finally paid one of his players. Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons are still on the ledger. Personally, I think Dak is the last one to get done.
Yep.
Jerry Jones seems to believe in Trey Lance, but 300 yards, 2 TDs, and 5 picks in a preseason game is.
Oh, one of those TDs was rushing too. He only threw 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
And this is why Jerry Jones needs to retire. Anyway.
Yeah, that's just.
But he won't.
That's not great. That's not a great look.
Bro, somebody asked him why he was still doing the GM, like why he was still GMing.
I saw.
And he was like, "I'm the effing best one available.
I can't
There's
find anybody else
nobody
who's good
effing
enough to do
better
it
than
for
me
me."
to get this done. I'm the best effing GM out there. I might as well just effing do it myself." Direct quote.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
The F parts were actually part of the quote. I'm so serious.
Well, yeah, but like, don't lie to yourself. Don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like,
No.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is an idiot.
Yeah, he's
maybe just senile.
Or both.
Yeah.
I'd buy that. Yeah.
It's probably both.
Leo, any thoughts? Any way to defend yourself here? No.
Curtis,
All right.
okay. Oh yeah.
And with that,
one more thing, and the Cowboys are looking in on the Cooks.
That's true. They were looking at Dalvin Cook today.
Yes,
that's true. They already have Brandon. They're just trying to collect the next Infinity Zone.
Well, it's Brandon Cooks and Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
So that's
same thing.
One's just plural.
They're going to cook in the playoffs.
That is how adding the S to an end of a word looks.
They definitely are not going to cook in the playoffs. They're going to get cooked in the playoffs.
True. All right, end it.
Yeah, make Isaac leave.
This has been episode 152 of the Hot Take Sports Podcast. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take. Shout out to SeatGeek. Use code HTS for $20 off of your first purchase. It's almost football season. Week 1 is fast approaching, and so is the NFL. Get those tickets on SeatGeek. Help us, help yourself. Code HTS. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.